Hi everybody. For maths this week we're going to be doing tens and units. So if you all go onto the Folens Online website and you're looking for Planet Maths First Class and you're going to select the Resources tab and you should be brought to this page. We're going to go into topic and we want to look at Unit 30, which is Place Value 1. So we highlight that one, you should be brought to this page. We're going to look at the first game, and the idea of this game is to identify tens and units. So here, where my little mouse is, represents how many tens you have, and here represents how many units you have. So the number is 16. How many tens are in the number 16? There's one 10 in the number 16. How many units? There's 6 units in the number 16. So if we open this up, it'll just bring the children onto, oh hello, onto this page, and they have to tell you what number or like what digit is represented by the line. So what is being underlined now, the tens or the units? This is the number 16. There's one 10 and 1 unit. The units is underlined. This is the number 12. It has 1 10 and 2 units. The 10 is being underlined. This is the number 11. It has 1 10 and 1 unit. The unit is being underlined. And so on, so forth. Concrete materials are always great when learning maths. It just kind of solidifies it a little bit more for the children. So if you have anything, basically, I'm going to use pasta today because I don't have too much in the house. If you've pasta, if you've got Lego, if you have cubes, if you've got lollipop sticks, get them out and get the children to group them into tens. And then whatever is left over will be their units. I'm just going to do numbers up to 20 for now, and then as the children get more used to it, you can of course do bigger numbers. So what I want you guys to try is write down a number. I'm going to try the number 14, and to help the children you can put a little T for 10 and a little U for units. How many groups of 10 do you need to make the number 14? How many tens are there? There's 1 10. So I'm going to get my group of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's my 10. How many units do I need? 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I've made the number 14 with pasta. Keep going with that. Try the number 17. There's my tens. There's my units. How many tens are in the number 17? There's 1 10. I've got my 10. How many units do I need? 7. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 1 10 and 7 units. So I've made the number 17. Try that a few times. If you're not too sure what concrete materials to use, this is a little paper version you can do just to practice it a little bit more. So what I've done is I've drawn dots. I'm going to see how many groups of 10 are in here and draw a ring around it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I definitely have one group of 10. Do you think I'll get another group of 10? Probably not. They'll probably be my units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have 1 10 and 5 units. How many do I have altogether? 15. Let's try the next one. I think I might be able to get 2 groups of 10 here, but let's count them to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's one group of 10 definitely. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 1 10 and 8 units. How many do I have altogether? 18. Let's try the next one. Will I make a group of 10 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have no 10s. I've got 0 10s. And how many units? 6 units. Let's try the next one. How many 10s have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Draw a ring around my 10. And how many units? 1, 2. I've got 1 10 and 2 units. That is equal to 12. And the last one that I'll show you anyway, you can definitely try more, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got a group of 10 and how many units? I've got none. I have 1 10 and 0 units. And this can be quite confusing. You can always do your little T and your little U again. Got 1 10 and 0 units. So I've got 10 altogether. try a few of them at home if you like. Another activity you could try this week is counting in tens. So I have my pasta here, and what I'm going to do is group them into tens and then try and count them in tens. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. I'm going to finish this off and I'll be back to you when I have it all done and counted out. Okay, as you can see, I've grouped all my pasta together into groups of 10. So let's count them. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I've got 60 pieces of pasta there, and then I had these left over. So if I know I've got 60 here, because I counted in tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, I can count the units now. 61, 62, 63, 64. You obviously don't have to start out on a number that big. You could give them maybe 32 or even lower, like give them 12 and they have to do this activity again. Give them 20 something. They've to sort it into 2 groups of 10. But I would definitely encourage you to count in tens all the way up to 100 with your children. And it will make tens and units that little bit easier when we go to add them together. So count from 10 all the way up to 100, count from 100 all the way back, start at the number 40 and they have to continue on, like 40, 50, 60, 70, give them the number 90 and they have to go backwards, 90, 80, 70, 60. Count in tens as much as you can. Even walking up steps, like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, all the way up. Just the more practice they get at counting in tens, the better. And then getting them to sort out tens and units is always good. Cool. That's everything for now. Bye.